Runway 27 approach lights out of service. All airborne aircraft contact approach 135.8 advisors contact. You have information, Gulf. Tallahassee International Airport information, Gulf 1953 observation. Wind 190 at 3, visibility 10, ceiling 4000 broken, temperature 33, dew point 23, altimeter 2987. Visual approach, runway 9er in use. Notice this air emissions, right?
And Tallahassee ground, Epic Red 206, back with you on the north ramp with information Gulf for closed traffic.
Epic Red 206, runway 9er, taxi via Alpha Bravo, squawk VFR on the pattern.
Squawk VFR on the pattern, taxi to runway 9er via Alpha Bravo for Epic Red 206. And just so you guys know, I am a student pilot solo on this one.
Roger.
Alright, everything's good for the ground. Just another beautiful day in Florida, flying some solos. Clear to the right, clear to the left. Runway 9er via Alpha Bravo. Gotta make sure I'm situated here appropriately. I'm gonna monitor tower at the same time. Was pretty dead earlier. There was one regional jet coming in, the CRJ. It's a blue streak, it's a PSA flight, but it's pretty dead. There is a light wind, and landings have been pretty good, so this should be a cakewalk, I hope. And last time I did a lot of talking. I'll probably do that again. It really just helps me concentrate, treating it like somebody else is in the cockpit.
Hey, ground Del 2937, be advised we're pushing off at gate 1.
Oh boy.
Roger.
Roger. Go. Runway 9er. Leave the windows open until I'm ready to go, because it is hot. Stop short. Check my final before takeoff checklist. Fuel selector is both, trim, set for takeoff. Windsock has already been checked, MFD is set, and then windows, lights, mixture, power is on the roll. So we'll just go ahead and I'll turn on the lights because nobody's here. Put the mixture in and we'll switch over to tower. Tallahassee Tower, Epic Red 206, student pilot solo, hold short, runway 9er for closed traffic.
Epic Red 206, Tallahassee Tower, runway 9er, clear for takeoff, make left closed.
Left closed, clear for takeoff, runway 9er, Epic Red 206. Alright, so now we can go ahead and get on the roll, close the windows. So mixture, lights, everything's set. Let's go ahead and get out here. Make left closed. Final's clear, runway's clear. Runway 9, painted and verified. Here's the center line. Power's coming on. Alright, engine is in the green, the airspeed's alive. 40 knots, 45, there's 50, and rotate. Feeling that crosswind. We got a wind out of 190 at 3, which is a right quartering headwind. Climb out looks good. Still in the green. Tracking the runway, tracking the runway, tracking the runway. And this is the exact same pattern that I had the other day when I was solo here. Between then and now, I did another solo in Quincy, which went really, really well. That was a lot of fun. Cylinder heads below 400, we're good. Climb attitude is good. Crosswind is clear. Crosswind looks good, coming up on pattern altitude. Drop the nose a little bit, let the speed come up. And bring it back level, power down. A little bit high, no big deal. Let it walk on down. Above Lake Bradford, that is my downwind marker. I'm going to cut the lake in half, per usual. Looking good. Looking good.
206, runway 9er, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 9er at the cred 206. There's our clearance. And when we get it on the ground, we'll know. We're going to be doing full stop taxi backs. Everything looks pretty clear. Looks like there's actually a little bit of like haze, I guess. Could be precipitation. I don't see anything on radar. Power's coming out, below 110, flaps 1, start the descent. Start bleeding that speed. Descent looks good, final looks clear, base looks clear. Clear for the option, runway 9er. Turn a little early, so we might have to sink this thing in. Let's see what we got when we turn out. But pull some power, so we are pretty high. And we're below 85. Flaps coming in, flaps 2. Oh yeah, definitely high. Go ahead and turn it in. Pappies are coming alive. Showing 4 whites. And dump the flaps on final. Sink it in a little bit. There's 1 white, 2 whites. Introduce a little bit of power, keep that glide slope. Aiming for the touchdown point. Speed's good. Descent is right on. Pull the power. Round out. Hold it up. Straight and level. Straight and level. Off. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh great, now I get to be behind a Delta jet. Aerodynamic braking, mechanical braking, and on the roll flaps up. Mixture for ground, already squawking VFR. When we cross, put the lights off. Alright, we are fully across the hold short line. We can kill the strobe, put on the recogs, and we are ready to go. My heart tells me that I should switch over to ground, but he didn't put me over on ground. I'll just call him up.
and Tallahassee Tower, Epic Red 206 at Bravo 7. I'm going to be doing taxi backs. Do I need to be with you or with ground?
Epic Red 206, you can just stay up with me, taxi via Bravo back to runway 9.
Bravo back to runway 9, Epic Red 206.
Oh my god, almost forgot the most important part of the after landing checklist.
Hey, Tower, Delta 2937, roll for runway 9, ready to go whenever you are.
Looks like it's going here about 30 seconds.
Delta is already
We're counting
there.
down.
We're counting down. No problemo. By the time I get back there, I'll give him a minute. That's pretty good. Landing felt soft.
Delta 2937, Tallahassee Tower, runway 9 or fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Did feel a little
runway 9,
side
runway
loaded.
heading, clear takeoff, Delta 2937, thanks.
Just ever so slightly. I don't think it was really enough to be of any concern. Tires look fine. Just another day at the office. I don't know what it is about me and Delta Jets. Same thing on my first solo, my second time, or maybe it was the first time, I don't remember, I'll have to watch the video. But Delta Jet, right in the middle of it. Looking at these clouds. Not to switch the subject, but lots of stratiform clouds here, which is good. Big overcast layer, but everything looks pretty stable. Oh, I'll be off way before. He's practically to the end of the runway. Alright, before the takeoff checklist. Fuel selector set to both, elevator trim set for takeoff, wing flaps confirmed up, windsock checked, MFD range set, and we'll do windows.
2937, contact departure.
Lights.
Departure 2937, good day, sir.
And Tower, Epic Red 206, we'll be ready to go in just a minute here.
Roger, advise.
Roger, advise. I mean, nobody's around. I really want, it's not a big deal, but just to be safe, I'm gonna wait. Nobody's here, so we'll let the wake turbulence fizzle. And yeah, like I said, nobody's here, so I don't really care.
And Tallahassee Tower, Epic Red 206, ready to go.
Epic Red 206, Tallahassee Tower, runway 9 or clear for takeoff, make left closed.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9, making left closed, Epic Red 206.
Left closed. Windows, mixture, lights, fuel, trim. Finals clear. Runway is clear. We'll be rotating long before the departing heavy. Niner is painted and verified. Center line, power. All right. Engine's green. Airspeed's alive. There's 40. There's 50. And there's 55. And birds, holy shit. Alright. From my view up here, we're tracking center line. Tracking the runway. Crosswind's clear. Climbing off that side picture. Everything's good. Love to see it. Engine's still pretty cool. Climbing really fast. Still gonna do it off ground reference. That nose come down just a little bit. Be a pattern altitude in no time. Super light, not very heavy. Just little old me up here. And there's pattern altitude for the downwind. left closed. This trim, that was definitely nose up on that one. That is definitely rain, 100%. I don't see it on my iPad. Distance to the runway is good. And now I'm getting buffeted a little bit. Not a big deal. Super
Evergrade
benign.
206, runway 9er, cleared to land, wind 2505.
Cleared to land runway 9er, Epic Red 206.
250 at 9. That is a pretty interesting wind. So that's a tailwind. I'm gonna beam the point. Flaps coming down.
Tallahassee Tower, runway 3894 on the RNAV, runway 9.
Envoy 3894, runway 9er, cleared to land, wind variable at 4.
Clear to land runway 9, Envoy 3894, thank you.
I don't see any traffic yet. They could, I mean, if they're on the, I think that's like a 5-mile final they switch the tower. Don't quote me on that. I don't see him though, doesn't matter. I do see some boards. Board the. Don't overspeed the flaps on me. Let's kill some of this speed. I'm gonna put the flaps in, dump some power. We're high. Gotta put full flaps. And what we can do is just slip it in. I'm at 65 knots in the slip. Lining up. Still at 65 knots. But we'll work on straightening it up. I'll just take this right in, to be honest. Still at 65. There's white over red. That's fine. We'll get it lined up here, straight and level. That was a bounce. That was a bounce. Not a bad one, but nonetheless a bounce. They can't all be perfect. We live and we learn. I think as bounces go, that one was relatively small. It ain't always rainbows and butterflies, people. Alright, wing flaps coming up. We are across the hold short line. And mixture, already squawking VFR, lights, windows.
Tallahassee Tower 45903 Foxtrot on a right base runway 9er.
44593 Foxtrot, Tallahassee Tower. Number 2, runway 9er, clear for the option, wind variable at 5.
Runway 9er, clear for the option, 45903 Foxtrot.
We get 206, pay attention.
I would like taxi back and go one more time, please. Epic Red 206.
06 runway 9, taxi via Bravo, Bravo 9.
Bravo, Bravo 9 to runway 9 for Epic Red 206.
And this will be the last one. I see the traffic. They go by so quick. So we're winds 240, but we're still using runway 9er, and that was probably one of my first times landing with a tailwind. We've had some crosswind here today, 190 at tree, but man, I don't know if that contributed to my bounce. I mean, I'm super light, so that could have had something to do with it. It's definitely not the first time I've bounced it. Won't be the last. Be like that sometimes. Dad texting me while I'm on a solo. You'll love that in the next video. You're a celebrity, Pops. But I will text you back after sterile cockpit is no longer a factor.
We're 93 Foxtrot on the go, enter right traffic.
Okay, fuel's good. Make sure wing flaps up, lights as required. Well, I'll leave them off because we got people coming in.
We're at 206 runway 9er, clear for takeoff, enter left traffic.
Clear for takeoff, entering left traffic, Evergrade 206. But I do see the traffic on final. Do you mind if we wait?
We're at 206, roger, cancel takeoff clearance, hold short of runway 9.
Holding short, runway 9, thank you.
Yeah, there's a guy, I'm sorry. I mean, I definitely could have made that, but I'm gonna stand by that decision. Better to be safe than sorry. I mean, they're on a long final. Looking at it now, I definitely could have made it, but I don't care. I'm okay with it for right now. People are gonna say what they're gonna say. I don't really care. I'm gonna go ahead and lean it out since we'll be here for just a second. I want to foul out my plugs. My man said screw the touchdown point.
Tower, Evergrade 206, ready to go.
Evergrade 206, Tallahassee Tower, runway 9er, cleared for takeoff, enter left traffic, wind 2505.
Clear for takeoff, entering left traffic for Evergrade 206.
Sorry, man. He doesn't care though. I like that guy. If he's the guy that was with me the first time. Final is clear. Lights are on. Mixture is rich. Windows are closed. Popular today. Runway 9er, painted and verified. Oh, there's the center line. Power's coming on. Okay. Engine's in the green. Airspeed's alive. And rotate. Don't fight that tailwind, that quartering tailwind. Get a wind correction angle going here. That's good. Climbing good. Engine's green. Runway is verified. Track is verified. Left traffic. Crosswind's clear. Climbing looks good. It's still nice and cool.
4593 Foxtrot, Tallahassee ground taxi via Bravo, Bravo 8. Push 5048, Tallahassee Tower, runway 9er, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, wind 2504, traffic in the upwind, Cessna left traffic.
Runway heading, runway 9, clear for takeoff, Blue Street 5048.
I didn't want to say anything in my head. I knew it was left traffic, but you always kind of have those doubts, and there he goes. He just said it. Left traffic in the upwind. Traffic in the upwind is a Cessna, dumb, stupid, idiot student pilot. Looks good, looks good. Turn her on in. Oop, that's a little high. That's 1,200 feet, so we'll just run on down casually. Still here, still cutting the lake in half. This wind correction angle here, because quartering headwind. You can watch the CRJ depart.
Evergrade 206, runway 9er, clear to land, wind 2404.
Cleared to land, runway 9er, Epic Red 206.
I can.
Blue Street 5048, contact departure.
Cool. I can basically start walking it in right now.
Blue Street 5048, contact departure.
Blue Street 5048 said, "Fuck." Alright, I beamed the point. Below 110. Flaps are in. Really need to kill some altitude here. No problem. Yeah, they really tore up 3618 pretty good. I'm gonna try something this time, so I'm gonna go. I've been turning on this first little dirt road, that little corner, but I'm gonna try cutting the solar farm in half. See where that gets me. So I'm always high. I always come in high. I guess better to be high than low, but one thing that's just my MO is coming in high. I don't want to be too low, I'm always dragging it in. Below 85, flaps 2. Flaps 2 indicated. And we'll just turn it in here. I see the pappy lights. Better kill some power, sink this in. Still high. Alright. Let's put the flaps in. Kill the power, sink it in. Speed's good, we're at 65 knots. There's one red, power back in. There's a white over red, reintroduce the power. Pitch for 65, which we have. And we'll just drop it right on in numbers. This feels really good. Power out, hopefully I don't bounce. Straighten it up, hold it off, hold it off. Beautiful. Aerodynamic braking, mechanical braking. On the roll, flaps up. We'll leave the mixture in for right now. Can't get too ahead of myself. And the most important part, sweet, sweet air. Okay, after landing checklist. Mixture lean for the ground, wing flaps confirmed up, lights as required for the ground. We're already squawking VFR, and I'll just call tower and let them know.
And tower, Epic Red 206, clear of 9er, Bravo 7, taxi back to north ramp, please.
206, Tallahassee ground taxi via Bravo Alpha.
Bravo Alpha for Epic Red 206. Thanks for all your help this afternoon.
He clicked it, which means we're now best friends by law. Clear left, clear